Hello, in this video I want to show you how to modify the behringer vibrato pedal. This pedal is a copy of the Boss vibrato. They sound exactly the same with the advantage that the behringer is cheaper, which allow to us to modify it without the fear of damage an expensive pedal. I copied this mod from GuitarGAS in YouTube. He has a great video where he explained, similar as this one, all the process. And what I like is that you can get slower rates with this pedal with the mod. You just need to add some resistors in a place where I'm going to show you later, and you can get slower rates. So I'm going to show you. Here's the pedal engaged. This is how it sounds with the rate knob at 12 o'clock. Now I'm going to engage a little switch that I add where it just engaged two of the resistors in the circuit. This lowers the rate in the pedal. This is how it sounds. Something I like from this modification is that it sounds like a old recording machine, like a tape machine recorder. So this pedal with the electroharmonics analog-izer give this a bit of saturation and effect of tape machine and also vintage guitar sound, which I like. This is how it sounds. The behringer with the analog-izer. You can also turn the rate knob even slower if you want. Here's how it sounds. Something I like to do is add the Boss Audi3 overdrive to add a little bit of saturation and keep adding more and more flavor to achieve the tape machine sound recorder. Well, now let's put all this circuit on the table and show you how we can get this modification in the pedal behringer vibrato. To start, remove the battery compartment, then remove the screws and try to be very careful with the internal components. Here I'll show you the spots where you have to solder the cables. Be very careful when you solder the cables because the spots are very small and it's important to make the connections right. Here I add just a little amount of soldering wire and then solder the first cable. As you can see, there's just 4 cables that connect each extreme of these resistors to the switch. Now let's solder the 100 nF capacitors to the switch. As you can see, I'm putting these capacitors in each extreme of the switch. I'll show you later how they have to look like. cut the remaining wires from the components. The switch have to be completely tidy to be soldered from the cables of the PCB. As you can see, I put some shrinking tubes to protect these cables. Here I'll explain you how to connect the 100 nF capacitors to the switch. You have to connect these capacitors in each side of the switch and also to the wires. These represent the resistors C15 and also the other resistor C12. Basically, what we are creating is a bridge between the resistors, changing the resistors per the capacitors, and this is what creates a slower rate in our pedal. Here's the final result. Now is the time to make a hole in our case. First, mark the place where you want to put the hole, and then slowly start drilling with the drill bit to create the hole. Also, I recommend you to have a look with the circuit board in place to see how much space you have to put the switch. Also, try to find a very small switch. This will help you to place the switch more comfortable. The main issue I found in this procedure was to fit the cables in the case. So I recommend you to be a bit patient when you fit all these new components in the case. Place the switch in the correct direction to avoid interfering with the other components. Now tighten the knot. Try to be careful in this step to avoid to scratch the pedal surface, but also give it a firm turn to the knot. As you can see, the switch looks pretty good, and now plan very carefully how you are going to fit all the components inside. As I said before, the cables were a bit challenging, but with a bit of patience and some tweezers, you can fit all the components in the case. Now it's just about putting the screws, the knobs, and it's ready to go. I hope you enjoy these new sounds you can get from the this mode on the behringer vibrato pedal. And I just want to tell you, I'm about to start a new episodes in this channel about music videos and animated music videos, mostly with my partner, which we are two stop motion animators, and we are going to explain and talk deeply about how some of the best music videos are created. So I hope you enjoyed that content too, so please keep an eye on it and see you in the next video. Bye.